Hey everybody, this is Tim with Vortex Hobbies, and today we're going to take a really quick look at the new Baja Q32 by HPI. It's kind of modeled after their Baja truck, just in a super small scale. So you can see here, we have the car itself, little Q32. We have a little kind of a, not quite a mini, but a kind of an in-between size radio. Fits the hand actually rather well, still a decent little radio. Inside the box you'll also get little markers. You can set these down to make a little race course and things like that. Your instruction booklets and all your basic information. But what's kind of cool is when you take your car out of the box itself, it's going to be sitting in here. It's going to be mounted and all your stuff's going to be in here. You take all that out. So what you can take, this little thing now becomes a ramp. So you can take your car and you can use it as a ramp to go out and jump your car. So let's kind of talk about what makes this thing kind of a unique little car here. So it is running 2.4, the 2.4 radio. On here you have a throttle trim, forward and reverse, and up here you have a steering trim. And that's if you're drifting or anything like that, you can trim out your steering. On here you have a little wire that comes in that will plug into the car. So it's just built right in. The car charges right off the radio itself. The radio takes 4 AA batteries. And the car has a little shell, comes off with a piece of Velcro. This little charge port simply plugs in to the side of the car right here. So if I turn the car off, plug that in, you can see it is now charging by the red light. When that red light goes out, you're ready to go ahead and run the car. So let's go ahead and turn it on here for a minute. So I turn the truck on, or the radio on, and let's turn the car on. We're going to wait for them to bind. If they don't bind, there is a bind button on the side here. Simply press the bind button, it'll usually pick up the bind. Alright, so what's pretty cool about this truck is the proportionate steering. So there's a few on the market that are not proportionate. You hit the turn and it's on or off. Turn one way or the other way. This one actually has a pretty good little steering mechanism here where it doesn't have as much slop as some of the other ones out on the market, so it stays a little bit tighter when you're driving it, but it also has proportionate steering. So when I'm turning these wheels, they turn nice and proportionate to the input of the controller, which is a kind of a nice little feature to keep it a little more under control. And they are a blast to drive. So simply Velcro on your little top there, and we can take it out and do a quick test run with it.
I'm running a business for myself because he loves it, and as much as he also loves being on his own. I am married right here in town. To find a locally owned center near you, visit the UPSstore.com. We love small businesses. We love logistics.